Hello. In today's video, we're going to try change detection and page refresh on a direct query. This is a new feature which was released by Microsoft recently. Let's go to PBI and explore these new features. Here is the PBI file and I have a table and a card. And if I go to the data model, I have one table which is connected to SQL Server using a direct query method. If I scroll down here, you can see the storage mode is direct query. So now we'll try to explore two new features. One is page refresh and another one is change detection. Let's go to report. So now if I go to the page properties here, so we have an option. So page refresh, right? So let me turn this on. So when I turn this on, you can see a few more options. Refresh type, auto page refresh, and refresh this page every. So you have an option to change this to minutes, hours, or days. Okay. So for now, what I'll do is let me keep this as 10 seconds. And then, so now what I'm going to do is I have a SQL table in the backend. I'm going to insert few records into my SQL table. Okay. Let me add one more record. So I'll add one more record now. And then let's see automatically how this page, this visuals gets updated. It takes 10 seconds. So let me run my SQL script and update my table in the backend. Give it a second. So I added one record. So now if you look here, you see, you notice automatically it got refreshed. So every 10 seconds it gets refreshed. So now let me add one more row into my data and then wait for 10 seconds. Okay. And now let's wait for a few seconds. You see, I added one record into my table and it's showing up here. So this is how the auto page refresh can be enabled. I'm going to show you one more feature. Okay, so that's called auto change detection on a table. What I'll do is for now, let me turn this off. Okay, and now what I'm going to do, go to my ribbon here, and I have an option under the modeling called change detection. I'm going to click on this, and then if you look here, it says improve performance by only refreshing your data if the result of this measures changes. So what I'll do is I will create a new measure so that every time there is a change on my table, there is a refresh. Okay. So what I'll do, choose a calculation. I'm going to use count distinct. Okay. On the order ID. So my order ID is unique. So every time there is addition to my table, what it does, it checks within a given interval and see if there is any change. If there is a change, the table gets updated. Okay. I will drag and drop this order ID here and check for changes every 5 minutes. Now for our demo purpose here, I will change this to, let's say, seconds. Okay, I'll keep this as 10 seconds so that we do not waste time waiting for this to execute. So I'll apply. Okay, this is the first step. And once I apply this, I have to go back to my page properties. So this is my page properties. And if I expand this section here, the page refresh section, and then first I need to turn this on, page refresh on. Refresh type, instead of auto page refresh, I'm going to change this to change detection. Okay. And then check every 10 seconds. That's we already configured in our change detection here. So now what I'll do is let me add one more record into my table and then let's see. Okay. So, so now it doesn't change every 10 seconds, but this visuals gets refreshed if there is any change on the table, right? So now if I add a record, so let me add one record and let's wait for a few seconds. You notice, so I added one record into my table, so it's a live query, and there is a refresh. So let's do it again. So I'm going to add one more record here. Okay, okay, I added, and let's wait for 10 seconds. You see the count is changing, but if I don't add any records, the visuals do not refresh. Okay, that's one of the advantage. So I assume this video was helpful, and if you have any questions, please drop me a note in the comment section. I'm gonna revert back to you. Okay, and thanks for watching. Have a great day.